The iPod, the iPhone, the iPad, all iconic products from Apple that changed how we interact with technology. And Steve Jobs' company also changed its competitors. Some have risen to the challenge, while others have headed to the exits.
If you look at the overall picture, every business that Steve Jobs and Apple have entered, they've revolutionized. They've totally rocked the boat, and because of that, competitors have had to respond.
And we are calling it iPhone.
When the iPhone first came out, a lot of people dismissed it as a toy for consumers, and indeed, Apple didn't market it as a business tool.
Until the iPhone came around, BlackBerry and RIM, I mean, the BlackBerry was it. The BlackBerry was the device to have. It was what all people in business had. It was what companies supported. It was the CrackBerry. And it's still prevalent, but if you look at the numbers, I mean, RIM is rapidly losing market share. It's really struggling right now because of the iPhone. And you just don't hear the term CrackBerry thrown around as much as you used to.
The impact on the rest of the industry was huge because suddenly these other telecommunications software platforms, operating systems that didn't have robust enough developer communities found themselves scrambling.
Well, Motorola, their business took a big hit after iPhone was introduced, and they had to shift their strategy. Now, they were able to respond by correctly aligning themselves with Android, and of course that business has now been bought by Google, which makes the Android operating system. Yet again, here they are responding to Apple. Responding.
And we call it the iPad.
The tablet market is stunning. First of all, no one really uses the word tablet. People really only say iPad.
Apple's competitors had a tablet strategy before the iPad came out. Once the iPad came out, the competitors sort of had to throw their plans away because they now had to respond to a highly sophisticated, very popular device that just took off. I mean, it became the fastest growing, most accepted consumer electronics product of all time. So, you know, they're back to the drawing board.
Look what happened with HP. HP was really one of the few competitors that kind of had it all and to compete with the iPad in terms of the operating system, the software, the hardware, the R&D capabilities. I mean, HP is a force to be reckoned with in its own right, or was, and it discontinued the HP touchpad. That was sort of right there, an indicator, as if we needed another one, that there's the iPad and there's almost nothing else that you really need to worry about.
The impact of the iPad remains unquestionable. Every computer manufacturer wishes they made it. They all claim that it's not all that, but the numbers speak for themselves. It isn't that people want tablets, they want iPads.